Hey, today I want to talk about breathwork and relationships. I have been in a long-term committed relationship for 14 years now. Getting married next year, and being in a relationship for this long, I've learned so many things. One of which is anybody can go into a cave and achieve enlightenment, but the greatest test of whether you've mastered yourself is committing to loving just one person for a very long time. And I highly recommend it if you're committed to growth and contribution and progress in your life. Now, this morning, me and Anaya, we went outside in the backyard and did breath work together. And every morning we kind of do a check-in with each other, and the check-in felt better. Felt like I was a little bit more cleared up to be able to say stuff. I have my own personal breathwork practice that I do every single morning, but she doesn't always participate. And I think doing it together and then having the check-in really made us just like much easier to connect and easier to just say what needed to be said and have a real check-in. So I highly recommend just taking the time to breathe together. If you are in a relationship and you feel like you're not connecting enough, this is a really great opportunity for you to consider that. Find out what that looks like in your relationship. And then I also want to talk about relationship to self and how this can be such an important piece to deepening that relationship with ourself. In a previous video, I had talked about dopamine and how having a higher static dopamine level can make the spikes feel less intense, feel less, or not as good, rather. And this connects to relationship to self, because when we get quiet and we get silent and we walk with ourselves or do whatever with no music, with nothing in the background, no video playing in the background or anything, just doing something in silence with us, it reveals what's inside. It reveals that quietness, brings up anything that we haven't faced or anything that we haven't cleared. And so breath work can be that opportunity to schedule that time to just lay down and be with the thoughts and breathe through them, let them come up and let them come out, and emotions as well. So relationships, love relationships, relationships to self, breath work can be this really massive thing that really creates growth and progress in these realms. And my mentor, Tony Robbins, talks a lot about how success without fulfillment is the greatest failure. Success is getting what you want. Fulfillment is living what you're made for. And it's really about the inner game. When we win the inner game, then we conquer the outer game. But if we do the outer game first, look at Robin Williams. He did so many amazing things, made so many people laugh, and then he hung himself. Because when we win the outer game and we forget about what's inside, it doesn't matter how much money you have, all the accolades, it's worthless. And that's something that I'm really trying to stay steadfast in, because sometimes I do all of these things for my mental health and well-being, and I feel like I'm lacking in my financial world because I'm not making enough money with BreathWork, and I'm not making any money on YouTube. My channel isn't even monetized yet. But in this growth process, I know that if I just stay committed to the inner game and then achieve the outer one, I'll be more steadfast and have that foundation of structure to carry me, because money only magnifies who we really are. And if I'm wired to grow and give, then when I get more money, it'll help me grow and give. So that's all for me now. Sending you love from my heart to yours. If you like this video, maybe subscribe or drop a comment below. I don't really know where these videos land, but I know that I'm gonna keep making them. Peace.